Baphefumla pipe.
Amachena yashine believe ukuba nisuke sibali boyana sifi in the rap amnandi sifuna isibani fake pressure we hate sama Baphefumla ngopipe and goddamn bro I was fucked up but I changed my life think about this every week but I'm pulling piwa hlungu inhlupheko mnandi feel ezilalini gaza yaphela matyana ungafana nini nanochoma basemangcwabeni ibani
A lesson in when nothing goes according to plan. Alright, let me explain. First things first, you get the song, right? And from the song, I think there's one line that encapsulated basically what the essence was of the song, what I'd be working on, what I would be trying to invoke in shooting this music video. And that line is it wasn't so much a story of the come up, but more of going against the rail, the thing of like, I am not what you normally assume or expect folks like me to be. I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about young Lecon the rapper, because he's the one who basically says Uguti, you see, he basically says that's not what you normally expect most from what you expect from is the uniform. Yeah, but for me, that's for him, that's his lifestyle, and that's sort of the thing I wanted to invoke. So as much as the tone of the song is melancholic, you know, he goes over some themes of losing people, struggling, you know, that type of thing, but ultimately it's, rather than dwelling on that, it's just the thing of rising above it, you know. So yeah, with that out of the way, so we basically, with that, we did the treatment and sort of the planning on how we would shoot. So with the treatment, we just had this thing of having it set up in like the studio, you know, that thing of being at work. That's their daily routine of how work is for them. You know, Flash mentions in one of the lines in his verse that that's what you do at work most. Turn your phone, switch your phone off, and yeah, that's sort of taking your craft. It's, to me, sort of taking your craft seriously, the same way any other person working a 9 to 5 would take their craft seriously, and that's sort of the thing I wanted to invoke. And yeah, so we had our treatment ready, you know, had the studio set, you know, the whole shebang. And yeah, so with all the preparation, everything was ready. Chiki, take all of that, put it in the bin. That's not what we're going to do. So for reasons, we had to sort of change last minute and drive up. King is north. Drive up. Had to drive up to King and shoot the music video. So this is basically the part where it's like nothing is going according to plan. Not only is where we were supposed to shoot the music video not what is going to happen, but it's in a totally different city. So I am basically put in this position where like, okay, now you have to think on your feet. That's part of what I think comes from being a photographer, a videographer. I think an artist in general is that thing of about, okay, no, this is the challenge. This is when things don't go according to the plan. How do you adapt? So how do you adapt? And so yeah, okay, cool. So I'm not too unfamiliar with King. I did shoot a music video prior. in King, but Len City, for me, it's ground zero. So we got to King, Flash, young Lecon, and we are discussing, okay, what's the plan in terms of how we're going to shoot this. I think we arrived there about 2-3 o'clock. So our time frame was heading from, like, let's say 3 until sunset. So that was our time frame. So basically we decided on 3 different scenes, and we decided on 3 different scenes, and then so we which is what you get in the final music video, that being the parking lot, the train yard, and the graveyard. So, which in my head I was like, okay, we could make this work. You have to make anything work at the end of the day. But yeah, so the tricky thing about the parking lot is what I tell a lot of artists, Uguti, hey guys, 9 times out of 10, private property, you're probably not gonna get away with shooting at unless you get in there, sneak in, get your scene, and get out. But this is not me giving you advice or endorsing anyways, it's not here from me. But yeah, generally with private properties like malls, underground parkings, that type of thing, you kind of have to book the place, and then generally with that comes a budget that, if you're working at the level we're working on, is probably something that's not even within our reach. But luckily we were able to shoot something quickly. We spoke to the manager of the construction site, which we had be our backdrop of one of our scenes, and then I think we made it work. Interesting thing with that, I basically had the speaker playing, and then had to put the camera down so that we could record a static shot. But mind you, while the guys are performing, I'm busy sort of arguing with 3 different managers and security guards, going off of, why are you guys shooting here? Don't, not allowed. Wah. The guys are looking at me. I'm like, guys, Baphefumla, go Baphefumla, and that's basically how we got that shot. With the graveyard and the train yard, it was just more of a standard thing. Just getting your nice angles and then shooting it, and then with the graveyard it was just more of just getting nice scenic, because it was a lot of greenery, a lot of plants, so you're just trying to get the best out of that. It's like taking a picture but then in your video format, and then you take it from there. And then with the train yard was at sunset, so I think that was the easiest one, because you just slap on the wide angle and then you just take it away, So yeah, man, it was a dope shoot, and yeah, you can call it a day from that. So with post-production, it was just a thing of, like I said within the beginning of the video, what the song says to you, and then how you're trying to convey the message of that. So the main thing with that, like I said, it's not so much down in the trenches, but sort of glamorizing the lifestyle that you take pride in, so as the artists that take pride in themselves, take pride in their work, it's not so much a thing of down in the rags, but it's a thing of this is my life, I take pride in it. And Nasiv and rap and Funispan, so it's fitting. So with that, just instead of making it a gloomy blues type of feel, I just wanted to sort of spice it up a little bit, just make it pretty. And that's when you get the purple theme. particularly with the purple trees, the purple leaves, the purple greenery. I generally don't like green plants, even with my photography. I generally don't like green plants. I'll try to make it maybe autumn orange or something like that. But when I can, if I can mess with it a little bit just to make it interesting, I'll do so. So yeah, that's when Kengoku decided to make the purple trees. I mean, it just fit. And then I think after that, the thing came together. Send it through to the guys. They were happy with it, and yeah, the rest is history. So if there's anything that you should take away, if there's anything that you should take away with watching this video, is that whatever you think, particularly if you think Ukuti, a lot of things had to go right in order to make it happen, in order to make it come out the way it didn't. But what's important with things not going according to plan is how you're able to adapt, how you're able to improvise. This is not just from my end, but also from the artist's end. You know, that type of thing of where it's like, okay, cool, this is not happening, what do we do next? And yeah, man, spontaneity. It's in fact, let me say, things going according to plan. Things going according to plan in my line of work isn't even the rule. It's the exception. So yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Yeah, check out the music video. Thanks for watching. Ciao.
Amachena yashayina bapilivu kuba nsuke esibali boya nasiphi ndarap amnandi sifuna isibani fake ipressure kwi-head zama Baphefumla ngopipe nandikade broke I was fucked up but I changed my life thenga impahla ezintsha every week